Welcome back to the Daytime Kitchen, and we want to welcome back Susan Lachmann with UT Agricultural Extension, and we're talking about fighting the flu using lemons and garlic in our recipes.
Yes. As we think of food as medicine,
yes,
there are many
lots of
benefits.
medicinal purposes there. Yes.
So I have 3 recipes today, and the first I want to just show is this is a poached chicken. Sure, lift it up.
Okay.
This is a poached chicken, and you see it simmering here with green onion tops. I'm going to add a little more garlic to that.
Smells so
and
good.
And a little more, a few more lemon things. This is the kind of thing you can set up, and then you just let it simmer for a good 30, 40 minutes. It'll cook your chicken.
Yeah.
And then the broth is something you can drink.
Right.
You could also you could thicken it up, use a little cornstarch, thicken it up. You got a nice little gravy.
Ooh, a little pan sauce, yeah.
Sure. So anyway, that's a staple. I mean, I keep quarts of it in the freezer.
Oh man, it smells like Thanksgiving. It really does.
So I wanted to set that up for you and let you see it, and then, like I said, you put the lid on it and you let it simmer for a while. Now
what temperature do you have that on right now? It's about
that's on a low. You know, you start with the water boiling.
Okay.
You put your ingredients in, and there's enough water to cover it.
Okay.
And then you just put it down on a simmer for 30, 40 minutes. Now the next thing I want to show, I've set up for you here, and this is a vegetable dip, and it's very similar to hummus. And hummus, as you might know, uses garbanzo beans. This uses a white bean.
Okay.
And you could use a navy bean.
Right.
There's something called a cannelli bean, which is a white, they call it a white kidney bean. So I'm going to use this food processor, and it's going to make some noise, but you really do need this instrument
to really get that pounded.
Okay, do you see how fast that was?
To blend that all up, yeah.
Okay, so to that I'm going to add some garlic, and I never skimp on garlic. I have a friend who says about garlic is
run away.
But he says about garlic, he says, well, put in what you think is too much, and then put in a little more.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got fresh garlic. I got fresh spinach, which is another great vitamin C source. So you just press all this in here, and you just keep on going. I'm going to add a dash of this rice vinegar. If you don't have rice vinegar, then you can use your apple cider vinegar. I'm going to use a splash of olive oil. Olive oil is always a good thing. So this is one of these sort of not a one-pot meal. Here's a one-pot.
This is one pot.
Here's a one-container thing. I'm going to add, I've been squeezing this lemon. Oh, I better use a spoon. So this is fresh squeezed lemon juice, and that's just because I have a lot of lemons. But you know, you can of course, you know, get it bottled and it'll last a long time. But I use a lot of fresh lemon, so I'm not going to skimp on that. I have some, this is called tahini. A lot of people say, a lot of people say, what is tahini? See, tahini is to sesame seeds. What peanut butter is to peanuts. Right. Okay, so this will adds another protein boost, which, by the way, you know, beans are really great to have in your
big source of protein
regularly, and no fat.
Yes.
Well, yahoo for that. And they're very malleable. I mean, as you can see here, we're pulverizing them is what we're doing. Okay, so I'll put the lid back on. All right. So you see I have added some olive oil. Okay. I have added some vinegar. I've added tahini. And now I've added lemon. So here is, you know, if you need another way.
All the leafy goodness down in there.
So it's another way. Yes. It's just another way to get more lemon, more garlic, more fresh vegetable, fat-free protein.
And I want you to mention too, you didn't put any salt in there at all.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And you know, you'll see in a lot of especially folks who have to look at high blood pressure,
Right,
low sodium
content,
diets.
yes.
Well, lemon and fresh herbs they're always recommended as the seasoning that gives you additional flavor but keeps you away from that salt.
I gotcha.
So before I spin that thing again, I'm going to show you what this consistent. This is what the consistency of is. Now smell that.
Oh, that's so fresh.
Isn't it awesome?
Oh, that smell. And the lemon and all that comes through. Yeah,
and the garlic.
Mm-hmm.
So this is to entice you to get more vegetables. It's just a different way to do it. Again, low fat.
Yes.
No salt.
Right.
Fresh flavorings, and it's just a great way to boost all your citrus and all your
vitamin
natural
C.
healers.
Yes, all the natural healers are in there. All right, Susan, we're going to come back here in a little bit.
Okay.
And you're going to finish this all up and show us about the chicken and put all this kind of together, and we're going to have some fun with that.
I have a citrus ice at the end.
Oh, okay. Ooh. All right. Hey, it is the University of Tennessee Agricultural Extension Agency there, Nutrition Consumer Education Program. If you want more information, we have a website right there, and call that number right there as well. And coming up, Tennessee.